Good day everyone! Welcome to Fort Santiago. I am Erica L. Pialago, your virtual tour guide for today. So are you all excited to see and discover some historical places inside of Fort Santiago?
I could be the best.
Yes! Great! So let's come inside. Fort Santiago is one of the most significant historical sites in Manila. Intramuros is such a wondrous place to appreciate history, architecture, culture, and of course, religion in the Philippines. Welcome to Plaza de Armas, the central plaza of Fort Santiago, surrounded by walls and ruins of barracks and storehouses. This defense fortress was built in 1593. Next is the Plaza Moriones. It is an open ground for military drills, parade, and ceremonies until its destruction in the 1853 earthquake. Now, it is an open space where events and activities in Intramuros held. This is Our Lady of Guadalupe Shrine, a very small and quaint chapel. It is the San Diego Fortress, where the headquarters of the Japanese military police was located during the Pacific War. This is the Baluarte de San Diego. Was built in the late 16th century. It is one of the oldest forts inside Intramuros. It was built primarily to defend against of this area. Now we are here at the Raja Sulaiman Theater. Was one of Fort Santiago's old military barracks. It is an open-air theater after World War II and birthplace of the Philippine Educational Theater Association. Welcome to the White Cross. White Cross is the grave marker installed on top of the mass grave. This marks the spot where 600 Filipinos were found after World War II who perished inside the Fort Santiago dungeon. Fort Santiago dungeon where 600 people were tortured and killed. Our own national hero, Jose Rizal, was also imprisoned here. Now, this is the Rizal's chapel cell. The main room of the soldiers' school was converted into a chapel cell for Jose Rizal, who was transferred here after 56 days of imprisonments at the soldiers' barracks. So as you can see, this is Jose Rizal's monument. Besides is the Rizal Shrine. Rizal's Shrine was the former soldiers' barracks, which had pantry and food storage before it was used as a cell for Jose Rizal. Rizal Shrine, also known as Museo ni Jose Rizal, is a museum dedicated to the life work of Jose Rizal. This is the main gate of the Fort Santiago. The main gate is decorated by the wood relief carving of Spaniards patron saint Santiago Matamoros, as well as the coat of arms of the former kingdoms of Castile and Leon. Castile is represented by the castle, while the lion represents the kingdom of Leon. The Almacenes Reales, or royal warehouse, were built in 1591 and used as storehouse for goods unloaded from galleons on the Pasig River, which runs right past Fort Santiago. Ruins of the American barracks are still present within Fort Santiago. The Spaniards aren't the only ones who use Fort Santiago as a military barracks. The Americans and even the Japanese use it as well. This is the Postigo de la Nuestra Señora de Soledad. It's a city gate in Metro Manila. The fort occupants used this gate as a passage to the Pasig River. The fortress overlooks the Pasig River. The fort was located at the back of the Intramuros and overlooked the Pasig River, which served as the premier defense fortress of the Spanish government during the rule of the country. This is the Falsa Braga de Media Naranja. Falsa Braga means false wall. This deceived the enemy and protected the fort from heavy bombardment. This man-made canal was restored in the 1980s and connects the Pasig River to Manila Bay. The fort's entrance is guarded by two ramparts, the Baluarte de San Miguel on the left and the Medio Baluarte de San Francisco on the right. Fort Santiago is now a national shrine that welcomes visitors to learn, explore, and bring back the history here in the Philippines. So that's it. I hope you enjoy your visit here in Fort Santiago.